ain't got time to read, the place where I give you the breakdown to a plot and simply save you time. Now here is your spoiler alert. This video does contain spoilers.
In this video, I will be explaining the plot to Alien's Outbreak. Now before we start, I need to point out that this story was originally written as a sequel to James Cameron's Aliens. But when Alien 3 was released, the story no longer fit into the canon of the storyline, so it was re-released in an edited version where Hicks and Newt's names were changed to Wilkes and Billy and were seen as new characters, which allowed the stories to remain canon in the expanded Aliens universe. It is the updated, edited version that we will be covering in this video. Please show your support and leave a like. The story begins with Billy remembering Corporal Hicks and his colonial marines saving her from xenomorphs 13 years prior. She now spends her nights in a mental health facility because of the nightmares of xenomorphs. Corporal Wilkes is taken out of his cell and taken to a meeting where he is shown a video of a xenomorph attack. It shows a derelict vessel called the Junket that is floating in Earth's orbit. They investigate with a probe and they are then killed by an alien that hitches a ride on that probe. Wilkes agrees to head back to Rim and fight aliens once more and is told to bring back specimens. Wilkes visits Billy and tells her that he is heading back to Rim. Billy asks him to take her with him, but he refuses. Billy is dragged away for briefly mentioning her medication, which is not allowed. When back at base, Wilkes is questioned about the plasma rifles that he is loading onto the Benedict. They are ordered to be removed, which annoys Wilkes. Meanwhile, Billy's doctors decide that she needs a type of lobotomy to be performed, and she has no say-so in the matter. When Wilkes finds out what is going to happen to Billy, he breaks into the mental health facility and helps Billy to escape. Wilkes smuggles Billy onto the Benedict prior to takeoff, and soon after the shuttle launches, they head for Rim. Two company men discuss Patrick Massey, who killed his own wife and child when they stumbled upon the confidential information about the xenomorphs. At a facility in Houston operated by a binational, the pilot of the Junket escaped via pod, is collected and has a facehugger attached to his face. People in the surrounding 50-mile radius begin to have vivid and bizarre dreams about the xenomorph. Dr. Arona comes to the conclusion that the alien can psychically interact with other species. Salvage is a cultist preacher that is obsessed by the alien. When a technician tries to warn him that the government are aware of their broadcasts, Salvage gets angry and threatens the technician and forces him to continue broadcasting. A crew member on the Benedict is murdered by another crew member and then ejected from an airlock. As the alien is about to have his chest burst, one of the executives runs into the sterile room to see the birth firsthand. The pilot breaks free and grabs the executive. Both men are killed when the alien bursts from his chest. When one of the scientists attempts to kill the alien, the second executive shoots him dead. As the alien grows in captivity, they soon realise that it is an alien queen. On the Benedict, Billy gets close to one of the crewmen named Boiler and they fall in love. Salvage convinces his followers to break into the Houston laboratory. Once inside, he approaches the queen and allows a facehugger to attach itself to him. His followers are also attacked by facehuggers and used as hosts. It is revealed that Captain Stevens is the one murdering crew members as he kills the crew member manning the controls. Massey and his men board the ship and Wilkes is captured after finding that all of the firing pins have been removed from the guns on board. Massey kills Captain Stevens. The Marines are sent down to Rim to collect an alien specimen. On Rim, the Marines find an alien nest and are quickly attacked by them. Billy, now armed, threatens Massey and tells him to let Wilkes go. He attacks Billy when she is hesitant to shoot Massey. A fight breaks out between them, but Massey fails to shoot Billy and ends up being shot to death by her. Boiler and the other Marines refuse to head back to the Benedict and continue with their mission. When Blalla is ripped apart by an alien, both Blalla and Billy come to the realization that he is an android. The few remaining Marines get Blalla back to one of the Benedict's shuttles. The shuttle is overrun with aliens and it looks like the remaining survivors are about to die, but a space jockey saves them. The space jockey does not speak, but Billy does begin having visions of the space jockey's experiences with the aliens. Back on Earth, they try their best to hunt down the aliens, but keep failing as they reproduce far too quickly. Wilkes and Billy receive a transmission about the current crisis on Earth, but still decide to head back. When they return, Wilkes tries his best to convince them not to use nuclear warfare and fight another way, but they refuse. The aliens attack and break into the base, so Wilkes and Billy retrieve Blalla and hastily steal a cargo ship. They have managed to escape Earth, but have no idea of what to do and where to go.